Buckle up, folks. Today's destination gives a whole new meaning to sport fishing. That's right, we're heading to the land of ancient ruins, beautiful beaches, and unbelievable big game fishing. Thousands of hopeful anglers flock to Mexico's Riviera Maya region year after year, hoping to catch the big one. And in today's video, we're bringing you one step closer. From what you can catch here to when and how to land your trophy fish, we're breaking down everything you need to know about fishing in Riviera Maya. But before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on our videos from the hottest fishing spots around the globe. The defining reason for Riviera Maya's legendary fishing scene is its location. Offering easy access to the Caribbean Sea, deep waters just a stone's throw from the shore, and vast flats means that it sits on an angling gold mine. Let's take a closer look at some of the Riviera Maya's top catches. When it comes to inshore fishing, expect to hook anything from tarpon and snook to permit and jack crevalle. One species, however, is all the rage. We're talking about none other than bonefish. You'll find them in abundance in the region's shallow flats, but hooking one is no easy feat. Inshore anglers refer to these fish as the ghosts of the flats, so gear up with your best flies and plenty of patience. As you move further away from the coast, you'll have a whole roster of new fish at your disposal. A variety of snappers, including cubera and yellowtail, as well as red and black groupers, inhabit the reefs. Add barracuda, amberjack, and king mackerel to that list, and things get even more exciting. But if there's one species that steals the show in Riviera Maya, it's by far the billfish. White marlin, blue marlin, sailfish, and even swordfish all call these tropical waters home. In fact, catching billfish in the Riviera Maya is so common that some captains implement a billfish hookup rule right at the dock. For even more deep sea variety, add tuna, wahoo, and mahi mahi to your target list. Mahi mahi are a great choice for anglers of all skill levels, so if you're heading out with deep sea novices, seek out these fun to catch fish. For a back-breaking battle, face off against a variety of tuna. It won't be easy, but you'll be rewarded with a delicious meal at the end of the day. Now that you have a better idea of what you can catch in the Riviera Maya, let's dive deeper into seasonality. Year-round warm weather makes this Mexican region an all-seasons fishery. Whenever you cast a line, there's bound to be something biting. However, some times will be better than others for certain species. If you're hoping to get your hands on that trophy billfish, time your visit during the summer months. These fish are by far the most popular target here, so book your charter well in advance to avoid disappointment. You'll find the largest selection of fishing charters in Riviera Maya on fishingbooker.com, so go ahead and download the app or visit us online. The summer months are also a great time to go after tuna and mahi mahi. Winter anglers, on the other hand, can look forward to the best of the best when it comes to bottom fishing for groupers and amberjack. As for those bonefish in the flats, visit between March and May or during the fall months. So that covers fish species and seasonality. Now let's take a look at some of the top fishing spots in Riviera Maya. Cancun is arguably one of the most popular destinations in Mexico, promising beaches and good times. Although it isn't technically part of the Riviera Maya, it's right next door, so why not take advantage of the excellent fishing here? It sits along a key migratory route for the most sought-after pelagics, meaning billfish, wahoo, and mahi mahi are all on the cards. Add an excellent fleet of charter boats to that equation, and there's hardly a better place to set out from. If bone fishing is high on your to-do list, then we can't recommend the flats off the coast of Cozumel Island enough. Its waters are also home to the largest reef system in the Americas, making it a popular destination for both underwater divers and anglers seeking bottom fish. To get to Cozumel, you'll need to set out from Playa del Carmen, another popular tourist destination and angling paradise. The waters plummet just a few hundred feet from shore, meaning you'll be fishing for coveted deep sea species including marlin and sailfish with the shoreline in sight. As you move further down the coastline, you'll reach additional productive corners including Tulum, Akumal, and Puerto Morelos. Quieter than their neighbors, they offer excellent inshore fishing in the flats for the likes of permit and bonefish, as well as a healthy selection of charter captains ready to take you into offshore waters. Be it species, spots, or techniques, Riviera Maya is all about options. So, the fact that there are multiple ways you can go fishing here should come as no surprise. At the end of the day, nothing compares to hopping aboard a charter boat. This is your passage into deep waters where the billfish are, as well as your way to silently stalk through the flats for skittish inshore species. The person getting you there is your captain. For these locals, fishing is a way of life, and nobody knows their way around these waters better. Depending on the kind of charter you choose, your captain will provide anything from gear and bait to catch cleaning and lunches prepared on board. If you'd prefer to stay on land, the Riviera Maya region encompasses 150 miles of coastline, offering endless opportunities to surf cast from the beaches or into the coastal flats and lagoons. Just be aware that you need to maintain a distance of at least 250 meters between you and any swimmers. Or if you're up for a challenge, give spearfishing a try. This requires serious technique and isn't necessarily suited to beginners. Having an experienced guide with you is always recommended. All right, you're almost ready to go fishing in the Riviera Maya. There are just a couple more things to cover before you set out. First and foremost, you'll be happy to know that a fishing license isn't required if you're fishing from shore. The same goes for charter fishing, as it's usually included in the price of your trip. One less thing to worry about. You do, however, need to pay special attention to the bag limits here. Overall, you can keep a maximum of 10 fish per day and no more than 5 specimens of a single species. Keep in mind that you can keep only one billfish and that it will account for half of your daily bag limit. In general, we recommend practicing catch and release for these species whenever you can. And that brings us to the end of the video. Now it's up to you to confirm everything we've said and experience fishing in Riviera Maya for yourself. Head over to fishingbooker.com or download our app to browse and compare fishing charters, read customer reviews, and book your trip online in just a few taps. It couldn't be easier, so what are you waiting for? Your Riviera Maya fishing trip awaits.